Working on this 2009 Chevy Cobalt, and the young man that owns this car had a heavy vibration in the steering wheel when he went over 40 miles an hour. So he took it to a couple different shops to diagnose it, and the first shop said he needed an front end alignment and a whole list of other parts totaling over $4,000. So he got the front alignment at that shop, and when he picked it up, it still had the exact same heavy vibration in the front end. So he took it to a second shop which diagnosed it with a whole list of other problems, including the front axle, both front axles and both front wheel bearings, and that cost was over $1,600. And I told him that it didn't sound like the axles would cause that vibration. So I said, I'm going to order in the parts, I'm going to put them in. I just put in the driver's side front wheel bearing and the driver's side axle. And I agree, the wheel bearings probably were due for replacement because you can kind of hear the moaning sound when you drive. But now I'm going to take it for a test drive, and if the wobble's still there, which I think it will be, then I'm going to replace first the driver's side front tire and then the passenger's front tire. I'm going to do it with one of my parts cars because I have plenty of parts around here. I can do swap outs like that, swapping out parts to try to diagnose the problem. But to me, when I test drove, it really felt like a wheel out of balance or bent rim, something of that nature. So let me load it off the jack and take it for a quick test drive. Alright, let's take for a quick test drive after the front wheel bearing and front axle on the driver's side has been replaced. I'm going to cut back when I get to the freeway, when I can get over 40 miles an hour, because that's when the vibration kicks in. And that's what makes me think it's a tire balance issue, or one of the steel belts on the tire broke, something like that. So let me cut, and then I'm going to turn back on when I get to the freeway. 20, 30, 40, no vibration yet. Right at 45, 50, that's when that major vibration comes up. Whole front end shakes. And this is after I replaced the axle and the front wheel bearing. Before I do the passenger side, I'm going to get this back to my garage and replace the front driver's side tire with one of the tires I have from Parts Car, and see if the vibration and that shaking goes away, which I think it will. Right about 40 miles an hour. So I'm going to jack up the car, put on one of my spare tires, and see what happens. But I would truly almost guarantee that just by putting another tire on, it's going to get rid of that vibration. I'm still going to replace the passenger side wheel bearing just because I have it. but I really think it's the tire. So let me slap this on and we'll go from there. Look what I found in the tire. Take this for a quick test drive and see if I was right with a free spare tire from a parts car, or if the shop was right with a $1,600 estimate. Alright, I'm about ready to get on the on-ramp for the freeway, so as soon as I start getting it up to speed, we will know if I was right at a free parts car tire and rim, or if the shop was right at $1,600 new wheel bearings and new axles. Even though I agree the wheel bearings could use to be replaced, it's not causing the vibration at all. Already at 40, 45, no vibration. Going 60, no vibration in the steering wheel. And like I said, I can hear the wheel bearing, so I am going to replace that, but definitely not causing the vibration in the steering wheel, which is the reason why I was taken to the shop. Alright, just getting back to the garage, and vibration was 100% caused by the tire, not the axle and the wheel bearing, but the driver's side front tire. So definitely be careful with what shops you take your vehicles to, because even good shops can make mistakes. So I'm going to take this tire with a screw or a bolt or something. Actually, it's definitely a screw. And I'm going to take it to the tire shop where they can repair it or replace it, whatever they need to do. Less than a $20 repair. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.